so sure, needing you more and more. Gonna show you what I have in store. Tricks and games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way. Cause I can't wait another day. And I know you wanna play. Girl, I know the spots that'll make you hot. Baby, ready or not, you know. Girl, I know the place. It's within your face. Tell me that you're on your way. Yeah, that you're on your way. Yeah, baby, don't keep.
What's up? What's up, Bomb Squad? This is DC Kool-Aid coming from the Bomb Squad side, which is DC Kool-Aid and Lisa Production. And we got who we got on the other side?
Mel.
Oh,
It's Mel. You can hear me?
yeah, it's Mel Baby on the other side. We
Yeah,
here
it's Mel, baby.
and we got DC Kool-Aid on this side. We got something to talk about today. Shoot, I
Right,
tell you, we're gonna try to hit this off at least once a month. Eventually, we're gonna try twice a month. We're gonna figure it out. But I like coming
right.
in once a month, and this is what's this month? March.
March.
And we did one back in February. You can go back and check in the archives of what we talked about last month. This is something we like to do so we can school y'all. What you think?
Right, right. Mhm. Well, at least get y'all chime in on some certain topics. Um, yeah, interesting topics.
Yeah, a lot of interesting. I don't even want to talk about it right now. Some of them can be dangerous. Like, you get to talking and
Yeah,
like, oh, sheesh. Yeah, but Mel
right,
came up with this topic, and we got a couple of topics to talk about, doing this good. No, we're going to try to make it an hour and a half, maybe an hour, depends on how far the topic go. But normally I try
right.
to keep an hour frame because the topic can be real technical sometimes. So her topic is, does a, go ahead.
If a man enjoys pegging, is he gay? You don't know what pegging is? Okay, it's I guess he's a straight man who likes his woman to penetrate him anally. Hmm, that's his business. That's her business. We just want to know, is he still straight or is he mostly straight?
I don't
They-
know. I don't know because when Mel sent me this topic, when she Instagram me this DM me on Instagram this topic, I was like, that's in my head went to nasty for some reason. I don't know why. I was never into that stuff, but to each his
Excuse
own,
me.
you know. Some
Right,
some
right,
people like this and some people don't like it. So it depends on
right, right.
the person. But when I was looking at the topic, do you got the clip, the thing you sent me?
I do, but unfortunately, I'm using my phone to do this.
Okay, so
Um,
I can read
but
it.
okay,
I don't know if this gonna allow me to. I don't know if it's gonna show good.
wait. Let me tell you how I got to that too.
Okay, go ahead.
I was eavesdropping in a conversation.
Oh Lord, you was eavesdropping.
I was eavesdropping. It wasn't my conversation. I was just listening to theirs, and and it was like, well, we, sometimes I enjoy that. I don't see nothing wrong with my woman doing that. And I was like, he was talking to somebody else, his friend or whatever, and I'm like, hmm. And his friend just was looking at him, I guess dazed and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't stay in a conversation because that could have been a heated topic.
Yeah.
Uh, because men don't want to admit to it because then it's a threat to their sexuality. And but there are men out there that like it. I think I know somebody that got down like that.
You said
Uh,
me like that.
but they
Laying on the floor like in the next room, trying to hear what they
but
saying.
they never told it. No, no, that's not how it was.
Some J.
People talk about all kind of things when they think nobody's listening.
Right.
And I was like, but some years ago, I had this topic. We just stumbled on this topic in one of my lives, and most of the women in there, like we're older, they're old school, and a lot of them are straight, and they're like, hell no, if he want that, he don't need to be with me. He know he want a man, and he need to go about his business. And maybe you're right, but that's something y'all have to come to together. Um, I can understand why a man might like it
Mhm.
because that's where their G spot is. But hmm, most men don't want to explore that. That's just like damn. There's a term for it. What is the term? What is the term? Hold on. I know there's a term for it. Oh, there you go. Toss and salad. Some men, yeah, yeah. I had to think about it when I went to go look it up. It just came to me. Uh, some men like their salad toast. Some men feel like you put your mouth on my butthole, we got a problem. But hey, it is what it is. Like I say, it's fluid.
Well, Anthony said what he said. He said I don't know, but my cup. Uh, hold up. He said I don't know, not my cup of tea, but on the real, nothing don't seem so taboo-ish anymore. Real talk.
Right? Nothing is taboo anymore. That's what huh.
Chatterboo said me and hubby had a few wild nights like that.
Oh wow. What up, Chatterboo? Wow.
I just,
Uh
I mean, it just got to be like a straight man let his woman do that is like, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that
did it change the way you felt when you had one of them wild nights? Did it change how you felt about that?
Chatterboo,
You
she
don't
asked,
walk around calling him like, oh, you ain't nothing but a bitch. You don't do that?
that's what I be thinking. Like when she said she had wild nights like that, does it change?
Right,
Does it change him? Because he went on with it. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Does it make him like you said? Do you make him to each of our own? But if that's how you roll, please be real with the heterosexual women out here.
right. That's
She said
true.
she said no. Yeah, I just wonder. Let me see if this will pop up right so I can see it. Can you see that? Can you see that, Mel? Could you see that? You frozen. Uh-oh, she frozen. Mel, go out and come back. She gotta go out and come back. Her thing frozen. Dun, dun. Can you hear me, Mel?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Oh,
you frozen.
all right. Hold up. I think I'm frozen because of this, but let's see.
Oh, you back. You back.
All right.
All right,
Yeah, that's why I was froze.
could you read the
Now go
thing?
ahead.
Could you see this? Can you see that?
Right, Gary, how you doing?
Can you see that?
What up, Jay? Yeah, I can see it on my other device. You wanted me to read that?
Yeah. This is what Mel sent me, so this is where this topic coming from.
My husband wants me to peg him, but I'd rather have another man fuck him. What are your thoughts? And somebody said, I think you should do it. Wow. Here's a thought. Just because he wants his ass fucked doesn't mean he's attracted to men. Is he attracted to men? Another thought. It's hard to explain, but you will feel so powerful after you peg him. Hmm. Okay, okay. Or something wear something hot, he will turn to a bowl of mush as soon as he sees you in their strap on. Hmm. Okay. Uh okay, let's just this is I don't feel that way, but let's move on. Um if my woman wears something hot, don't I don't want to see her with no damn strap on. I don't. I
Right.
don't. I don't.
My bad. Right.
I'm just I just don't I don't want to see that. Like she got on some nice lingerie and got like what we gonna do with that down there?
Right.
Like
But see,
like
she's
this ain't adding up.
right, but I think what is saying, but she's coming to him with a strap on, correct?
Correct, but okay, look. If you're gonna assume the role, if you're the woman and you're gonna let the woman get down, that strap don't belong in there. Like maybe have it on the side waiting or something. Or just start them out easy and don't hit them with the strap first. Just have your little vibrator or something. No, don't just hit them with the strap. You can't just jump straight in virgin booty with a strap.
Like full right into it.
Right, right, right. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to ease them on into that. You what she said?
I bet you wouldn't want to do it no more.
Right, right. Then the type of straps out here nowadays. What the fuck do they be thinking when they creating these things?
So but so hold on. Okay. So she gonna come in with a strap on for her man. That's just not right.
Right. It's just not.
Because that's when questions come in.
Right.
That's when you start questioning him. If he wants you to see, like you said, on the side of the bed or something, you just play with, like you said, that's still questionable. But it's really questionable if he's allowing you to strap on and come to bed. So you walking around,
Right.
you dangling around to go in his booty butt.
And then you gonna that just don't go with lingerie. You might as well go ahead on and toss up a pair of your boxes in the undershirt. I- I'm just saying.
Hold on. Right.
And then that question says, do she want a man? But do he want a man? But as you know, the world has changed a lot, and he can get those qualities in a man and don't need you.
Right. Right.
Like, how does that sex go? Like, do he knock her down first, then she knock him down? How that go?
Do he bend over?
Hey, I've seen some gay men that I was like, cause somebody I know was like, I like gay porn, and I was like, gay porn, and
Mm.
those men be right there. You know, back in the day when it used to be, when you had thoughts or you saw porn with gay men, the man would be bent over. Now they laying on their backs with their legs up like women.
See, I ain't even never watched that, so I wouldn't know.
Hey, I like Noah's Ark. Okay, what can I say?
Okay. Okay. I ain't got nothing
Right.
to say. But
And I'd be like, y'all just doing too much. You know, back in the day when you think of gay sex, even like um I used to read what's his name? Shit, Elin Harris and James R. Hardy. And they was bent down, bent over. Now they're talking about I'm open up and all that. And then how does that even look? And once you do it that way, it's dick on dick. How that work?
yeah, but I still can't get over your wife in lingerie with a strap on.
Yeah, I can't. I don't. Hey, is some people like things like that, but like I said, at that point, you might as well go ahead on and get you a trans woman, right? Like,
So
ain't that like kind of the doorway where you at?
let's see. What part you left off? You left off at the strap on part.
Yeah,
Um
wearing something hot with a strap on so he could melt. That's
right.
crazy.
And then it say boss him around and use some aggressive trash talk. Order him to suck your dick. And while he's sucking it, tell him he is a good little cocksucker. Tell him to lick your balls. He lick what? Keep up the trash talk when you go to his ass. Call him a bitch, a slut, and tell his ass is yours now. Tell him he's going to take all your. Tell him when your balls deep in. Wow, he comes
Can
so.
you? I can't imagine a
That's
man wanting that, but I also couldn't imagine a man wanting to be beat like a slave.
that's what makes it questionable.
Right? Like, no motherfucker don't put on nothing and get. I don't give a fuck how you dress. Don't come at me with no damn whip. The whip don't belong in the bedroom. I'm sorry. You keep your whip. I'm just saying. The whip
That's
don't belong in the bedroom. Not my bedroom anyway. My mama beat my ass enough as a child. I don't need no more whippings.
yeah. That is kind of questionable, but I mean, like you say, it's to each his own. People they do what they do, but I'm like when I read it, it was just like something I just couldn't believe. Like from a straight
Look,
person.
these days ain't like when we grew up. Gender and sexuality are is very fluid nowadays. They give you 100 reasons, 100 terms not to be a straight person, not to be a gay person. They give you. When I looked that up and I saw that they had something like 27 genders, and I'm like, huh? Wait, all I know is a male and a female. Now, when you get to all that other shit, you try to blur the lines up. No, it's either straight, gay, or bisexual. I don't give a fuck how you write it down. That's just how it is. But if you look, they got the non-binary, they got the pansexual, they got the two-spirit, they got the asexual. What the fuck? You gotta give a sexuality to somebody that don't want fuck with nobody? Come on, people. You're doing too damn much.
Yeah, they coming up with a bunch of labels.
Right, right there.
A lot of men
But
like the freaky-ish. That's what Chatterboo said. But
okay,
like,
I understand freaky, but being violated in your butthole, like the asshole is not the fucking place to be. You feel me? But I already know that because look here, that shit used to always fuck my head up because in New Orleans, dope boys would get their dope out their ass.
hmm,
Okay? Now, you standing up there shoving this bag of dope up your ass to hide it, and
right?
you take it out every time you about to sell a piece. You kind of fucking got me questioning your fucking sexuality. The first time that I saw somebody I knew personally do that shit in front of me, I was like, what you gonna do with that? They gonna buy that? I was like,
I bet.
okay.
I mean, he might
I was
be
like,
putting it out the plastic bag that is in.
yeah, the dope is in the plastic bag, but let's be real. He's not putting it between his cheeks. He's shoving it in his hole, okay?
Mm,
You know how big a bag of dope can be? If you look, I think a bag of dope that just that big is just too goddamn big to be shoving up there, okay?
that's
And
just
I just be like, yeah, you'll take some dick. Or if you ain't took some dick already, you like dick. Won't you just ask your woman to fuck you? Or
right.
go find you a man somewhere.
That's crazy. Mm, I ain't never seen that one before.
When I saw that, I looked at them differently. And that wasn't even a penis. Okay?
Yeah.
But I also
I
have a
guess
friend.
they do anything not to go to jail. So you know,
Yeah, but I'm not about to put that shit up my ass. I don't see it. Look here, you give me your money and walk down the block and pick it up from homeboy, but I can't put this up my ass, man. Mm-mm.
that's crazy.
Uh,
Nah.
and you saying that though? I had a partner back in the late '90s. He was struggling with all type of shit, but but uh we was all sometimes shit some people should just get high, you know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. And he was like, I'll put a cucumber up my ass. And we
What?
was like, me and my friend, we looked at each other like, did he just say that shit? And we was like, the fuck you would. He was like, come on, let's go to the store. Fortunately, I lived across the street from a grocery store. And he was like, let's
No.
go to the store. We gonna pick out a cucumber and watch. Unfortunately, I missed it, dude, because I had company. Uh, and they continued on. I was like, damn, bitch, you could at least took a picture or some shit. Uh, but she told me, well, I'm saying that shit. That was before cell phones had cameras on them, okay? Uh, but she told me, she said he took that like a champ. I went, well, god damn. And look
That,
here, he ain't pick out no baby cucumber. Back in the day they didn't have them little 6-inch cucumbers. He ain't pick out no fucking baby. And he took that bitch like a champ, she said. I was like, wow.
not a
Hmm.
cucumber.
He ain't pick out no baby either. I was like,
Some
well,
food. ain't supposed to go. Some foods ain't supposed to go places. Make you don't want to eat a cucumber no more.
No, no. That ain't the fucking one that fucked my head up. Uh, you know what keistering is?
Who?
Keistering.
Nah, what is that?
When men put gerbils up their asshole.
Oh yeah, I heard about them. I heard men in the hospital because them suckers stuck up there.
What the fuck is? Look here. That thing there don't even belong in your home for one thing, cause that motherfucker look like a real mouse, okay? A real rat, okay? Now, if you've never really seen a mouse or something up close,
Mhm.
cause don't judge me, but my sister was doing some kind of experiment, so we had mice. She used mice in her experiment, so I I was able to get up close and personal with a mouse and shit. And even though they look little and all that shit, on the end of their little paws, them bitches got nails out this fucking world, okay? Why in the world would you shove that up your ass? And they say some of them don't even put them in nothing to be able to take them out. Now that's just the crazy part. Like, um, you just gonna shove it right up your ass. You know they're gonna be looking for light to come out. They're not gonna turn around. They're gonna keep going up. Do you know how much damage you could do yourself with? What the fuck? Like,
Yeah, back in
what
the day.
make you think?
Yeah, I heard people back in the day doing that and end up at the hospital.
Right.
That's just crazy.
But not only that, do you know how many germs is on this fucking gerbil you just pulled out the fucking tank? What you give? What exactly is the procedure before you do that? You give them a bath and shit, and you dry them off or some shit. Do you know how many germs and dirt is and bacteria is on these fucking rodents from running around in a cage of their own shit and urine? Like, and you shove that up your ass? Hmm.
That's just crazy. And I'd be wondering, like, who made them? Who started that? What possessed a person to do that?
Like I said, people I,
That's
I don't know, but curiosity is a motherfucker.
I know one thing. Shit, I never know nobody done it, but I heard of it, and I heard people in the hospital with it trying to get that.
No, I have not met anyone who done that, but I think I kind of thank the Lord because they probably would have shot themselves fucking with me. I'm like, remember when you put that rat up your ass? Remember when you needed somebody to go up there and get that rat out your ass? I'm just saying,
Yeah. Got me to talk. Got me
right?
to talk.
Remember that rat got stuck? Remember you had to go to the ER? We couldn't
Right?
do it, you know?
They be mad at you, boy. They
Right,
probably,
right,
they probably relocate.
right.
All right, what was
But
the other thing we want to talk about? The other thing, you had,
we're like we're from two different areas, like and just like the fluidity and the sexuality and this, that, and the other. In New Orleans, it was a thing for gay men to be with studs. And that wasn't a thing where you at.
no, that was never a thing. I never seen that. As long as I've been on this earth, when in the lifestyle, nah.
Have you ever
You
watched the aggressives?
No, I'm not really I'm just starting to watch a lot of TV shows. I was never into TVs, being though
Well, they
what
got two of them.
is on now.
No, it's on Showtime.
Okay, we gotta
You
watch.
got Paramount.
Yeah.
You got the extended Paramount, like
Oh
with the Showtime shows.
no, she said we don't have that.
Okay, well, it's on Paramount because it's a Showtime show. They did it 20 years apart. So some of them are still alive, and those things. That show is one that really be like, yeah, sexuality is good as fuck, yeah. Because there's a stud girl on there, but she only stud in name, okay, and saying that she a stud. She
Mm.
feel me, she wanna be. And back then they it shows you how they've changed over the last 20 years though.
Okay.
Um
I'm gonna have to see if we can check that out because, like I said, I never seen nothing like that before. I never
and
even heard.
one of those girls that was on that show was talking about how she didn't mind dating gay men. And when I saw that I went, oh, okay. So it's not just here.
Hmm.
And that's why I was saying you've never seen that in DC or heard about that?
So what they just dress alike and they just play ball together? What's up, just Janelle? What's up? In my
No. What
podcast.
up, Janelle? No, no, they don't dress up and play ball. No, no, no. She is his man and he is her woman.
So the guy, this is a gay guy that's on the feminine side.
Yes.
Okay,
He has not transformed or none of that. He's just a gay guy.
that got to be weird.
Man, not really. Shit changes so much. You know, back in the day when you ran across a gay guy with nails on, he had the whole 9 yards together. You know, he had the hair done, he had the outfit and all that. I run across fucking gay men that you obviously can tell they're men with their nails done, and they're not just wearing the black nails because you know they're trying to make justify men wearing black fingernail polish. Oh, we're in solidarity with women. Uh, yeah, but you're supposed to do it on one nail, not your whole fucking tin, okay? And I know this dude not his nails be beautiful, and but you know he's gay though, but he's not physically feminine.
But my question is the stud a stud or a lipstick stud?
It's a stud. Don't ask me what go on in their bedroom. I don't know.
I didn't even
I
say
don't.
nothing.
I don't know if they're using the tools
I was
assigned
getting
to
there.
them. I don't know. That's
I
their
was
business.
getting there, man. I was getting there because I'm like this. How am I be a stud? Oh
You,
hell no!
you ever watch
Touch me.
what is this shit? I talked about this show on my channel before. Um, the sucker on Hulu. Um, you know the show with Jennifer Biel and Pam Grier with the lesbians?
L word.
Yeah, you ever watch that?
It was a long time ago.
Okay, did you see in the end where the transgender man was with the gay man and she ended up having sex with the gay man? Did you see that episode?
That
They
sounds familiar.
had sex naturally because she got pregnant. It fucked her off. She was like, I need to kill this thing. But you had sex with a man and you're a woman. What the fuck you thought was gonna happen? And y'all did it the way it was supposed to go. Well, like, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? But the thing is, society needs to just let people be and let them live their lives. There's always somebody for that one weirdo that you think nobody would ever fuck with. There's somebody out there for him.
Yeah, yeah, but I can't. I know for a fact. No, you be sleep. Come on, Mel, for real. You be sleeping all of a sudden something touch you.
Yeah, but if that's your situation and you get down like that, that ain't nothing to you. That's like, yeah, bitch, we ready. That's what that is to somebody in that situation. But
Oh no. Could could you do that? I'm asking questions. Just asking questions.
me being a stud with a gay man,
I can't do it.
uh, l- look here. When I did mess with men, um, no offense, I didn't like soft men. Okay, I don't. No, no. I feel like if you're gonna be a heterosexual man, I know that you might have your issues and shit, but all that crying or oh hold me and you can go in my butt if you want. You couldn't have been no man of mine.
Mm-mm.
Cause like I was telling one of my friends a few years ago, we was looking at somebody and she was like, "Oh Lord," I said, "You right. He couldn't have never been no man of mine because there's just a hardness I expect if I'm gonna be with a man.
Right.
Like for all that, you know what? You go ahead and sit down. Let me just go get me a bitch and call it a day."
Yeah, because it's like I just be wondering, like, okay, so you got this. Wait a minute, what she said, Mel, like those roughneck.
No, I didn't, but I don't want you to. I can't do with the softness and the look. You cry more than me. What the fuck am I gonna do with you?
Right.
You
You got
talking about? Come on, put a clear coat on my toes. What, bitch? No, no, no. It don't go that. No.
yeah, that's
Now I
crazy.
ain't gonna lie and say I've never manicured the dude's nails. But at that point, I'm like, them bitches got to touch me, and I don't like that dirty shit on me. So, yeah, I'm gonna clean that. That's like one of my sons touched me the other day. I was like, "Oh Lord, what the fuck? What bitch you trying to touch with them hands? Motherfucking hand felt like a goddamn Brillo pad."
You say the Brillo pack.
Yeah,
Damn, damn, damn.
I like, look here, boy. They got some good lotion in there, some good thick lotion. Every
Mhm.
day when you get up, fuck, when you touch yourself and you feel like just put some of that shit on your hand, boy. You got to work that out. You fuck no. I was like no, 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 no. I'm your parent and I'm like no, no, don't mm-mm. Nope.
Right.
Go ahead on with your rough hand, baby.
Shit.
Get you some hand cream or something.
Yeah, but like I said, I never seen that type of situation out here. Now you gonna have me when I go in town, like for gay pride or
If
something.
you pay attention, you'll see it. But not only that though, nowadays, um, how they have a lot of stud women popping up with children. Back in my day, that wasn't no thing.
Hmm.
Like if she was a stud, if she had children, that was before she got into it,
Right.
not after. But
Right. Yeah.
nowadays,
You see stuff pregnant.
right? And I'm like, wow. See, because like I said, I used to date a stud, and her thing was, and that was where I was like, bitch, you fucked in the head. You walk around like a dude sometimes. You do this like a dude, this and that. But if oh no, don't you dare call me that. I'm your mama. And I'm like, but bitch, you ain't raising them. Like you's a fly by visit your motherfucking type more. How you won't get mad when you go over there looking like a man and he be like, "What's up, bro?" You
Right.
know, it doesn't make it make sense,
Right. That's crazy.
right?
Yeah,
And that's
that's
what her son would do. Her when he would be mad with her, and he knew that would get up under her skin. he'll be Brian that shit be funny as hell. Cause if she get mad, she won't beat his ass.
Right.
But
But you know what? Some stuff what kills me. Like some of them have multiple kids, like
right,
three and four or more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, how are you doing
you
this?
know, it all depends on the situation and whatnot. But I know a few of them just they think they gonna fuck the gay away. If you know what I'm saying.
Well,
They
let me.
got a lot of gay men out there like that too. I know gay men with multiple children, multiple baby mamas, and you be like, man, when you just gonna give it up and let everybody really know you like that booty hole and some dick and move on. Stop ruining all these children and women lives. Stop, bitch.
Right.
It be,
That is kind of
eh,
crazy though. Yeah, can't do that.
right. I'm not gonna necessarily say he ruining his children's lives because he in their lives and he take care of them and whatnot.
But
But he damn sure ruined their morals life.
that's the DL people. Them the ones that does that.
Look, I remember I was at a party, well, and these dudes fucking thugged out, real thugged out, and dudes that you would never expect the shit from. And not only were they thugged out, they were bangers. And I was, you eavesdrop on their conversation, and he'd be like, "Man, how you gonna treat me like that? I do everything you ask of me. I bend over when you want me to bend over." And I went, "Do you know what he just said?" And I knew he knew what he said because one of their partners who was there was looking around like, "See, bro, chill out on that. Don't do that right now."
You ain't supposed to be saying that not out loud.
Right,
You supposed to come and whisper to me, not out loud.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was like, "Huh, well, I'd be a monkey fucking uncle." And both of them, multiple babies, multiple baby mamas. Like,
Mhm.
motherfucker,
That ain't gonna
it
change who you really are.
right, right. I was like, mm. But when I heard that, I was like, did I hear that shit right? And when their partner stepped in, I knew I heard it right. I was like, oh my goodness.
See,
Because
that
it
ain't
wouldn't have, I already was saying one of them was hiding his gayness. But when the one that I didn't expect to say that said that, I went, both of them gay. Oh goodness. And they together.
mm,
That shocked the fuck out me.
yeah.
But hey, they let me know they come every which way. Which I already knew that they did because like I said, one of my favorite authors back in the day was James R. Hardy. And James R. Hardy, I believe his first book was B Boy Blues. And it was the Crawford dude and this some other dude. But his boy, he was hood like a mug.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, that never dawned on me that thugs would be openly gay.
Yeah, but did you ever watch what was that show we was watching? P Valley?
I just started watching P Valley. I just started. I'm about to get on it though because I knew they supposed to be coming back with another season,
Oh, I
and
didn't
that's
know.
why they started playing it again.
Yeah, just like on P Valley, he a thug. He. Yeah. You'd be surprised. You never know. You just don't know.
Oh, I don't think none of that surprise me nowadays. Not on sexuality because like I said, it's fluid. It
Yeah,
really is.
yeah, yeah. You
Motherfuckers like what they like. They
right.
like what they like sexually, and they not fucking shutting up about it no more.
But you know what was crazy? Even though it's the same topic, it's like my ex, right? I didn't know she was married to a man. Like, till like later, like months went past and feelings caught in and I
Hmm.
I just couldn't understand why I couldn't go to their house. I can go outside, pick them up, but I could never go in. Or if I went,
Wow.
or if I went in the house, I couldn't stay in the house alone. But I go in the house and I'm like scoping the house out, and it's not like a lady's house. It's some of this and some of that. But when
Right.
you're young, you're not really, you're not seeing that. You're not paying that really too much attention
That's because you wanted what you wanted.
at that time. So
You're right. Right.
so the thing about it was, kind of found out, she married to this man, right?
Wow.
So she left to come stay. I told her, well, the only way this gonna work if you come stay with me and the boys come stay with me too. This the only way this gonna work, right? You know what she did?
Hmm.
She packed their stuff up and they came and stayed with me and left them, right?
No, she did.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Years later, as years later went on, year later, as the years went, they went to school. We rolled them in school. I got a bigger apartment, did everything. Had a good, we had some good times and all that. But I can recall when he started, we would go to the house to go get stuff and he followed us. And I'm like, why is this man following us? Who is he? He said, that's the kid's father. I said, okay, so why is he following us? I mean, he was like literally chasing us down the road, but me, I'm balling. I'm like, I'm getting the hell away from this crazy man. I don't know what he up to. But then
Right.
eventually I found out that she was married to him. But you want to know the craziest?
How old were her kids?
At the time when I met them, Brittany was 10, her youngest son was 10, the other one was 12, and the other one was 13. The 13-year
And
old,
ain't none of them saying nothing?
nah, they didn't say
Wow.
not a word.
Wait, you was about to say something about the 13-year-old. He wasn't feeling you.
No, the 13-year old, that wasn't his daddy.
Oh,
His father,
okay.
his father had passed. So the two,
Okay.
yeah, they didn't say nothing. They just liked who I was. I spent more time with them. I played football with them. We took them places, and I guess this is what they wasn't doing. But you know what I'm saying? So they never said
Right.
that. They, I mean, they had their own bedrooms. I mean, I did it all for them. So, but the crazy part was, as like years went past, and we went to Pride in DC.
Mm,
Yeah, and we went to Pride. And she said, "They go my kid's father. They go my kid's father." He had bought a Miata, one of the Miatas with a two-seater,
right.
with another nigga in there. Yep. It hurt her. It hurt her to the core to find out he down there at Gay Pride in the Miata with the top down. Woo! You know what I'm saying?
Why she hurt?
Are you and Lisa? Because of the simple
She
fact she didn't know.
how she look here.
She did. He
If he
didn't.
didn't if he didn't put up hell like that when you left him and you was with him when she left you, you got to know something up.
Somebody had to know something.
You have to know something up. Look here. Me and Keisha been together 20 years, 21 years.
Mhm.
Keisha fucking be like, oh well, we about to go ahead on and we moving and we going whatever, whatever. Or if I tell her that, we both gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck you mean? Why would you be doing that? And where the fuck are you taking these kids? Like
Right.
there's gonna be like, and he didn't do none of that. He just followed y'all a couple of times.
Well,
You
what
had to
happened
know
was
something was up.
no, but see, what happened was he was never home. I think he was a dealer. He was a well, rest his soul. He passed away, but he was a car dealership and I guess one of them preachers, whatever. I don't know what he was.
Uh-huh.
He was barely there. He was barely home. So by the time he got home, they were back home. This was before they moved out. You see what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
they would come out. We would hang out all weekend long or whatever. They go home just enough time before he get home. Like this is me thinking as time went on in life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to get them home at a certain time. She was like, they got to get to bed, blah, blah, blah. So then
Right.
eventually after months went past, like maybe 6, 7 months went past, I like, look, this can't go like this no more. Either we gonna hang out. I can spend the night over there, or y'all can spend the night. Cause there was no spending the night nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I was like, y'all gonna spend the
Not
night
even a hotel?
nowhere. They had to be home because I didn't know about the husband. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Nah, you should have knew something.
no,
Nah.
eventually I
That's
knew. I was young back then. You know what I'm saying? Now you couldn't put that shit past me a couple years ago or years before Lisa or something like that. That's how
you couldn't put that past me
that's how
when
the
I was
old
young. Look here, bitch. We gonna spend the night. What you mean you can't spend the night?
that's
Oh,
what
okay, well,
happened.
bitch.
That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. What happened was I was like, look, if y'all can't spend the night, this ain't gonna work. And then the night she chose to spend the night, she was at work and she went and got his truck and she got the kids and they came over to my house with their clothes and everything. Next thing you know, she got a call from him. He had the police at the house saying that she kidnapped the kids. By the time he got home and they
Oh,
were,
wow.
yeah, it was a lot involved. And then that's when everything shifted when they actually moved out because he had the police saying she stole the truck and, she kidnapped the kids from him and it was big, it was really crazy. And that's after that happened, that's when they never went back with she went to get her their clothes and little stuff, but other than that they never went back.
Hey, give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. So anyway, guys, that was the story. Like I got a lot of stories. I don't know how many stories y'all had dealing with people or married people or people cheating on you or they got another significant other. But when you cheat on people or you do things behind your partner's back, it always come back. It always comes back because when you can't constantly be a cheater and think nothing's going to come back around and hit you back. You know what I'm saying? Because you cheat on me, then you turn around and go cheat on this girl, then you go cheat on this girl, and this girl is calling me, telling me you cheated on her, and how would I said, look, that's a you gonna handle it, deal with it, or you gonna leave it. One or the other, you gotta pick a struggle because me personally, once you cheat on me, I bounce. I'm done. There's no revolving doors. I'm not coming back. I mean, you call me, say, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. But I refuse to be back in a relationship with you. I refuse to be back because I already know what you are capable of doing, and that's what happened. You know, and I'm actually friends with how many, babe? Two of them. What you call them and what you call them? I ain't trying to say their names. I'm actually friends with two of my her exes that she did stuff to. So I mean, they be on Facebook and they hit me up, or they text me on the thing and hit me up on holidays or whatever. But you know, don't be no cheater and think you ain't gonna get caught. Don't do that. Or don't be dating somebody and they married. In my situation, I didn't know they were married until like years later, but I knew that she was with her baby daddy. I didn't know they was married at the time. I just knew she left the baby daddy at that time. But as years went later, I found out that they were married, and that's crazy. He was dipping his meat in his homie's back door, and he used to go to get checked out at the clinic, and he was also sleeping with other women. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's that's just. I mean, if you gonna be, if you, I mean, I don't condone nothing like that. because it's like if you're gonna be like that type of person and be married, and then you got kids involved, and then you doing your dirt. So technically, the time that I was thinking she couldn't go out because well, she was thinking, not me. She was thinking he was probably at work or doing this. He out there with the men's. You know what I'm saying? Your thing on mute.
Yeah.
He was out there with the men's instead of actually really working. That's why they had time enough to hang out with me and do stuff with me, and we was having good times and doing things throughout the day, weekends, during the day, half of the night. They were back at least by 10, 11 o'clock at night. But I had to travel from I was living in Maryland at the time, so I had to travel from Maryland across the bridge to Virginia where they were living at, to pick them up. But the whole time I had to bring them back because the simple fact they had to be back before he get back. You see what I'm saying?
I had a girlfriend like that,
But I
and
didn't know.
I didn't know. Wait, no, this is how I went. I had been to the house. I brought her there and everything, but I knew something had to be up because I was dropping her off in the parking lot, and the only time that I would be at the house would be certain times and certain days and whatever. But what happened was, I don't know if the girl got off early or what, and she just so happened to come home while I was there, and her vibe let me know, oh, this bitch lying about this being her, whatever she said the girl was to her, cause
Mhm.
this bitch salty. And I was like, huh, okay. Well, I won't be going over there no more, cause that bitch, I be fucked.
Right.
Cause she didn't. And but the fucking crazy part about that is, if I get off from work and I'm coming home to my broad or whatever, I'ma kiss the motherfucker when I get there. That motherfucker ain't do none of that. She just kind of looked at everybody weird and shit. I like, something about this bitch. And that's when later on I was like, so that's your old lady and you just ain't tell me nothing? No, it's not like that. I was like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, that's kind of
To
crazy.
tell you the truth though, it didn't matter to me because she wasn't the only one, but I ain't moved in with nobody, dude. She did.
Mm.
But I was like, it is what it is. The game is the game.
Well,
Long as you don't burn me, we good.
that's just like I never
That's
forget.
the one that ended up pregnant. So
Wow,
she was fucking everybody.
there's some hoes in this house. There's some
Right.
my
Man, when I found that shit out, I went to the fucking emergency room and I got tested for VD.
Mhm.
And them people took like 6 or 7 vials of blood. I said, "Oh no, I'm not down for this shit. This too many vials of blood to find out if I got burnt. Fuck this shit. Just leave these hoes alone."
Shoot. I remember when the dude came outside, and what dawned on me, because the way they were like apartment townhouses, like I don't know how these, I don't know how these buildings were made, but it was the backside, and I never thought he said it was easy to get into the building through the backside. And then one day he came out the backside because we got there to the house late, and I guess he wanted to see who was bringing them home.
Mm-hmm.
It was snowing outside. It was a lot of snow outside, and this fool stood in front of and he was short. He was
Oh
short.
wow.
I'm 5'7". He was short. He had been
Oh
like
wow.
maybe five. And I never forget, he stood in front of my car, and at the time I had a Altima. I had one of them big body Altimas, and that fool stood in front of my car, and he wouldn't move. And I'm crazy because back then I was crazy back then. But now I'm a little calmer. I got a little calmer. I
Right.
tried to run his ass over. I said, "You ain't gonna block me. You gonna stand in front of my car? Come on." He hurry
Right.
up. I almost smashed him up against that building. 'Cause I told him you better move because I'm getting up out of here. I gotta go home.
Right.
You need to handle that with her. I ain't got no problem. Hey, I don't know about you.
Right. Okay, so when that happened, you still continue to date her?
Well, she left him, and
Mm,
we started our life on, moved on. And then the thing about it, after she started cheating on me. So when she started cheating on me, right, the crazy part was I said, a cheater is always a cheater. You know what I'm saying? And I should have known, you know, I should have known. But I had I had got attached to the kids, and Brittany got attached. They used to have fun. They did. They used to play
right.
that make believe cameras, and they did all kind. They
Yeah.
had fun and bike ride and go outside. So I think what happened was I got attached to them. So it was more attached as a family. Something that I wanted. But I should have thought about it. If they did that to him, they can do that to me.
Right. Wow.
So
Fuck that. Okay, now what was your topic? You said
my
you had a
topic.
topic.
Okay, so my topic is how do straight women or vice versa, straight women go to studs? Like, how do straight women go after a stud knowing they not gay or lesbian or anything? You know what I'm saying? Or how do studs go after straight women knowing they not lesbian or gay or anything? They just a straight woman. How do they do that? It's like I see it. I'm gonna tell you, I see it a lot on YouTube. I see it on YouTube because I watch a lot of video. I watch tons of videos. I mean, not even videos. I watch tons of live streams. Because
Hmm.
I like to see what's going on right now. Now, if I got red ball it back because I need to go see what I missed from why I'm watching this live right now. You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of straight women go after these studs, and they really not lesbian. It's like
I'm gonna
they
tell you why. It's two things. On
just
the stud,
let me know what you try.
on the stud's part is ego, and on the straight woman's part is curiosity.
Right. But then you go after them, but you're really not going after them. You know what I'm saying? It's like if
Why
you
you not?
okay, because what I see on the streets, on these YouTube streets, I see this female going after this woman, but then she argues with the woman. Then she pick fights with the woman. Then she kicked the woman. She blocked the woman from coming to her live stream. Then the stud is back on the live stream. Then she. You know how females like to how they call it, sweet baby talk. Oh, I miss you. And then next thing you know, you bitch, you this, that. What's the
That's
purpose?
women point blank.
What's the purpose of you're not going it's just it doesn't make sense. I get approached all the time. It's crazy. I think I should just give up for one night. She said she gonna give up for one night just now.
Right.
So,
So
it's just weird.
so it's not. It happens.
Like, I would never
But
approach.
let's be real. When a straight woman approaches a stud, the stud is only doing it to see how far it's gonna go. Because I know me, I don't fuck with straight women, and I never did. But it's just a conquest thing. I'm a fucker and ducker.
Now, hold on, wait a minute. Now, my past, Lisa said, this with your sound effects. But I can go back when I was single for 8 years because
Hmm.
I had got really hurt behind a female, and I said, you know what? I'm not dating. I'm not getting in a relationship. I'm gonna focus on Brittany, make sure she get her schooling straight. I'ma work, save up some money. Do my. I was doing me for 8 years because
Right.
all them other years I was always with somebody always hurt me. Or we have fun. Next thing you know, they gone. We be together for 5 years, and then, I was done with it. So I was out there. Shit, them 8 years, I done had plenty straight women that told me, shh, don't tell nobody. It was just a hit it, leave it, hit it, leave it, hit it, leave it. That was it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be in no relationship. I ain't kiss them. It was just a bang, bang, bang thing. That was it. You know what I'm saying? But to get in a relationship with them, nah, I couldn't do it because my brain be like, man, this woman straight. She can leave me for this nigga later on. You know what I'm saying? And that makes her bisexual.
Well, you kind of knew that when you was fucking with her, didn't you?
But see, the thing about it, I wasn't in a relationship, and I wasn't with nobody. So it was like a what they call it? What they call that? What's that thing?
Fucking duck.
No, friends with benefits. That's all it was.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it was just
why
friends
that?
with benefits. It's just like friends with benefits. I mean, shoot, I had Marriott points everywhere
Right.
because one, I never took them to my house, and Brittany would never know none of them. Nah.
Right.
So it's how you do it and where you do it and who you do it with. And as long as they,
Right.
they start showing some type of craziness, then it's like, oh, you done. I'm done with you.
Right. Well, let's see. I only had one so say straight girl that tried to mess with me.
Uh-oh.
And the crazy part about it was we was friends. That was before I started messing with women. She was
Okay.
trying to be the first, okay? And I was like, you know, I ain't interested in that and all that shit. But bitch, you was just in that fucking old boy. What the fuck I'm gonna do with you?
That's crazy.
And it look, look, we all know each other. You know who I'm messing with. I know who you messing with. We go out sometimes and we do shit together. Now, what you proposing is some low down shit to me at this point. Not, yeah, it's low down, but it was really like some dirty shit to me because when if it all come out, they're gonna be like, huh, oh, okay, bitches. I knew that's why y'all was this, that, and all that. I don't want to hear all that shit, okay?
Right.
But I was good friends with her. I helped her raise her children, and I think maybe that's where the line got blurred at. Bitch, I've always, even when I was messing with dudes, that's why it didn't. When I was messing with dudes, I couldn't understand it because I was even kind of hard messing with dudes, okay? Um,
I can relate.
and and I couldn't understand that, but obviously she saw it too, and she was like, "Well, I'm gonna get on that too," and I was like, "No, bitch, we friends. We not about to fuck up that. We friends, and that's what we gonna be."
Mhm.
But I think if she would have came at me different, maybe. But being as though we was friends, I was there for a lot of the fucking roller coaster rides with her, and I don't think I could have made her have been no woman with her. She couldn't have been my woman. We went through too many roller coaster rides as friends and shit. I ain't
Yeah.
saying she got burnt and shit, but fuck, I was in the car with her and we was running from somebody she was fucking with in her old man car, and I'm like, bitch, why would you go by this motherfucker in your old man car, you dumb bitch? Then why you brought me with you? So like somebody had to tell the story. I'm like, I didn't want to be the one. Fuck. So yeah,
She tried to trap you.
shit, fuck all that. So I was like, nope. I've had straight women come on to me, but I just look at them and go about my business. If you
Yeah,
don't
but
get down, what you coming for me for?
yeah, but
If
see,
you don't get down,
why
don't
they why
come my
do they
way.
why do straight women do that though? Why do they do that knowing for
Cause they're curious. They're curious. That's why.
that's just crazy. Then they get hemmed up. Next thing you know, they don't know what they want.
But then again, another reason I didn't fuck with her was I had already heard the rumors that she was getting down with a woman already, and I'm like, you, him, her. They got too many people in this picture, bitch. So I like, nah, I'm good. And I knew who. See, it was somebody throwing shade that told me that, and but I knew that they wasn't lying because when the girl used to come over there, she'll be like, "What you over here for?" And I'm like, "Bitch, look, you supposed to be her friend. I ain't in none of that shit you in with her." And I, and here's the irony of the situation, and maybe why she thought me and her was getting down.
You
All
done
three
did
of us
something.
were no, all three of us were dating brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I was the last one to come in. So them two had been being friends, and they had been dating brothers, and I was like, oh, that wait, what the fuck y'all doing over here? You know, that was at the beginning. I was still fucking green as fuck to a lot of shit. And I was like, wait, what we doing here? You okay, look, I mess with his brother, you mess with his brother, she mess with his brother. Next y'all gonna be trying to do a fucking threesome in this motherfucker. No, bitch, then it's gonna be a fucking sixteen or whatever the fuck you want to call it. No, y'all trying to do too damn much over here.
You mean brothers?
Well, let's see. And the crazy part is they grew up with the brothers. I'm like, well, why the fuck y'all wasn't fucking them then? They probably was and just wasn't letting it be known.
They didn't tell you.
Right,
That's what happened. You was out of the loop.
right. My friend was messing with the older brother. I was messing with the middle brother, and her friend was messing with the younger brother. He wasn't the youngest brother because they had, I think, a brother or two younger than that. I was like, damn, what y'all gonna graduate, switch the men up and all? I'm like, god damn. No, y'all bitches tripping. But that's how I knew. When I really took a look at her friend, I was like, yeah, I can believe they getting down. But don't fucking think I'm trying to get in there with y'all. No, I'm good. But like
Yeah.
I said, I always was thuggish. My back then, my favorite thing was jeans, tennis, and a baseball jersey.
See
And
me, I was jeans, a white t-shirt, and some Timberlands.
no, I didn't get to the white T-shirt till later on, like in the yeah later on 2000 ish. But I'm telling you, Curtis is what made me stop wearing white tees. That used to be my shit. I have my Dickies or I have some jeans and my white tee and my tennis and shit. Curtis was so mm, you didn't want to wear white around him when he was a kid. Okay, let's just put it that way.
He messed you all up.
Fucking right. You be like, oh, let's put mittens on his hand before he come.
He come running,
Before
touch.
he get close enough, put some mittens on his hand.
Yeah, I got some old pictures, but I don't know where they located. I think I might have posted them on my
Hmm.
Facebook. But
What up, Nita?
I remember
You see
I
that
seen,
question?
no, I don't see Nita.
No. Okay, but you see what Janelle said?
Oh, here you go. Let's see. For the panel,
Since you're
since
both,
go ahead.
yeah. Question for the panel: since you're both part of LGBTQ plus community, Do you watch straight porn or strictly lesbian porn? Okay, here goes the thing. Remember I say sex is fluid and shit like that. I don't. The porn I watch, some people will be like, but uh, it's not. I don't really. I don't watch the too much straight porn, but uh, I don't really watch gay porn. As far as lesbians, it depends because it depends on what platform I watch it on or however it go. Because they had one particular one I liked on Pornhub, but I never downloaded it or none of that good shit. But my favorite porn point blank though is the strippers. Them motherfuckers be talented.
You know what's funny? I haven't watched. I ain't watched that type of stuff in Lisa. No,
We watch porn, yeah.
when we first met, maybe
Yeah.
that was what 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't really watch that stuff, but back in my days, I would watch it because I always wanted to be a dominant stripper back in the day because I can dance. I can still dance, you know what I'm saying? But I
Mm,
used I used to go clubbing a lot, and I can dance, and I would watch it like you said, the stripper dancers, because I always wanted to do that, but I never pursued it. But
right.
I was a little scared back then. Now, shit, you want me to do it now? I probably will. But back then, I was quiet. I was a calm
Mm,
person. I just chill, relax. But now, shoot, I do it now. But back then, I wouldn't do it. But I would watch it.
mm.
I would watch it for that purpose only. That stuff didn't really phase me. You know. And
Hell
then,
no. I had this one DVD that I lent it to one of my partners and he came back. He was like, "You was a real dude. You was a real fucking dude." He said, "You sure you want this?" I was like, "Bitch, if you don't give me my DVD back,"
yeah,
and I got a few people say that shit about me. I'm like, hmm. I it depends on when you know. I can't even say depends on when you catch me. They tell me I'm hard as fuck around here. Like, bitch, you need to rub some butter on you or something. Bitch, you need to soften up or something. But but I've never been the makeup motherfucker. Like right now, I'm growing my hair, and it's a struggle for me to comb this motherfucker. That kind of stuff. Maybe when I was 16 or whatever, but I'm not looking for those type of hairstyles no more. So for me to comb my hair and shit is a struggle. I've never had my natural hair this long, uh, and I had to comb it because when I was younger, I used to have a head full of fucking hair. My daddy was like, "I ain't combing that shit. You slapped a perm in our head." And
yeah.
my mom was mad as fuck, but he was like, if I gotta comb it, it need to be more manageable. And my hair wasn't that. It was not that our hair wasn't that manageable, but it's easier to comb perm hair than natural hair.
Okay. Well, I never I ain't had a perm in my hair or anything. Sheesh, decades. It's been
I
decades.
ain't had a perm since
I never, I never.
maybe 2002, 2001, maybe about 24 years ago.
It's
I
been.
stopped getting perms because of this. They never straightened my hair. It's like when I would get a perm, it's like I was getting a white girl perm. It would make my hair curl. It wouldn't make it straight. It would make it curl. And I'd be like, oh, what the fuck I'm getting a perm for? I'm not getting that slick back look I want. So what's the use of perming my fucking going through this shit? Cause when I used to perm my hair, I used to always like if I would cut my hair now, you would look at my hair, you would be like, oh wow, goddamn, because I had that many chemical burns from the
Yeah.
perm. So it just didn't make no sense to keep torturing myself like that, and my hair wouldn't get the way I wanted it anyway.
Yeah, I never. Well, I could say it might have been like maybe my 20s, late 20s. Now keep in
I
mind,
was in,
I'm 58 right now. I'll be 59 in 2 months. But I never had my eyebrows arched. I never permed my hair a day of my life. I
mm,
never, I never did. Never perm my, no, never arched my eyebrows in my life. Never color my hair. I said I'm gonna color my hair the minute my hair start turning gray. That's when I'm gonna perm.
oh no, my gray coming in. I'm not gonna color it. I'm good. Um, I did all those things because and it wasn't enough. So I that's when I was like, you know what, fuck it. And what I mean by that is, um, my daddy always wanted his daughters to be girly girls.
hmm
And that wasn't me. But on some of the things I could do, um, I remember when remember I told you I was with a stud. Well, I was with her a couple of times. And this is why, because the first time around I was with her, I was just coming out and I wasn't too sure and whatnot, whatnot. I knew I was too hard to be the soft. And but she was like, well, I'm really a stud. And I looked at her and I was like, huh? Because when I met her,
uh-huh.
all I saw was a bra and some tight pants and a fitting shirt, and she had claws in her head. I was like, I don't see the stud nowhere around. Uh, she didn't even have on tennis. I can't even remember what shoes she had on, but when I saw her, I didn't see stud. All I saw was a fine bitch in the fucking door. And eventually after we started, she was like, well, really, she didn't even tell me. We went to bed one night. She had her clothes and shit. When I woke up in the morning, she had a bald head. I was like, bitch, did you fucking do? And
Now
she was like,
I had I had locks in my head. Look,
nah. And
this me right here.
my daddy was like, damn, okay. He was like, damn, it took you to be with a bitch to be feminine. I was like, I was kind of insulted because all them girl clothes that was in my closet, that motherfucker was going and digging them out and shit. Let me see. Fuck no. I do have a picture of when I, was young. Damn. It ain't on my phone, dude. I would have to actually really look for it. But next time we do this, I'm gonna show you. I've always I had that little boy look. I kept my hair cut short. I kept my head. I still do that now. And like I said, jeans and tennis. That the shirt might change, but the pants is I might wear some Dickies, but it's jeans and tennis.
Right, I get that. Yeah, but I mean, I had to go through my pictures. Yeah, but like I said, I never colored my hair. Never. As much as I be people coloring their hair, I be, oh, I want to color my hair so bad, but I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I laughed. We're gonna do that for the next one. Let me write that shit down.
Uh-oh.
Make sure I had in pictures. Because like I just said, when I first came out, I bounced around. And then I was like, no, you know what, bitch, this sim shit ain't me. And that's this sim shit ain't me. I don't give a fuck. You want to play that role or however the shit you go, but this sim shit ain't me. So I'm gonna have to go ahead on and if I fuck with you, I am who I am. I'm not doing none of them dresses, none of them skirts. Matter of fact, when me and you broke up, I threw all that shit away. I told my mama and my daddy, don't even think about buying me none of that shit because I'm not gonna wear none of that shit no more. I did. I took my fucking prime dress. I fucking got a fucking the the stitch ripper or whatever they call that thing, and I fucked up all the seams and I took it apart and it and I just made the dress all the fabric. It was just pieces of fabric. I like, nope, this ain't me. Y'all business ain't gonna try to convince me. Nope, I ain't got none of that shit in the closet to go get. Fuck y'all. And yeah,
You say not today, huh?
not today.
Not today.
I I went
I was gonna grow my
to the
hair out.
store.
I was gonna grow my hair out, but I was like, it's just too much to maintain.
Right, right. It is. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Maintain.
But I was sitting here the other day and I was doing my hair and I made let me see. I don't these beads. I don't think you could see them fucks, but they there. I put these beads in my hair, and
Okay.
Keisha was like, "I could do that for you." And I looked at her like I had to blink for a minute because I've been growing. I looked at some old videos, and my hair been growing for 3 years, and I'm like, "Oh, you want to do that for me? Nah, fuck that, bitch. I've been doing it. I'm gonna do it." And she was like, "But I know." I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I've been doing it. I'm good. I got it." And so she was like, "Hmm." But it is what it is. I just moved through. And it is what it is. I do what I do and call it a day.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about cutting my hair too, but I don't like to have to constantly go get it cut. My
Look,
hair
wait up.
grows that fast.
Shoot, I go through the phases. I be like, oh, I might want my lock back. And then I'm like, nah, that's too much work. And then I'm like, oh, I can get the little temper taper. Oh, that's over. I can have a curly bush. Oh, no, no. Then I went to
Right,
worse. I went to worse. Let's see.
right. Yeah, I used to do waves for a real long time. I used to cut my own hair too, but now I'm not got older with all. I don't fuck all that shit. Um, if I want my hair cut, I go to the barber. I ain't got time for all that shit no
You
more.
say not today,
And
huh?
right, I fuck for over what? I'm gonna say for sure 15 years straight. I used to cut my hair and their hair,
This two
and
weeks of brushing.
I
2
was
weeks of
like,
brushing.
shit. Hell no, my hair grow too damn fast. If I let look, I went to my barber, and when I first got it cut, she was like, "Oh, okay, oh, you making a big chop and all," and I was like, "Yeah," and she
Uh,
cut my hair, and so I had waited for about a month before I went back to her, and she was like, "Good lord," she was like, "Look, try not to make it be that long, cause your hair grow fast as hell." And I'm basically doing a whole new cut every time I cut your hair. And I was like, ain't you supposed to be doing that? No, she just won't maintain the cut. She don't want do a new cut.
I know, sound like my barber. He was like, what you gonna do today? I was just going to get the size cut. And he was like,
Right,
I said, just cut it all off. I just start brushing. Start all over.
right. Because yeah, mine be up there. Oh, I be like, forget this. Nah. Yeah, but for a lot of years I had the shortcut with the wigs, and Keisha used to be like, "Oh, you're gonna let it grow," and then when I get disgusted, I let it grow, and then I cut it back off, and
Yep.
that's like she'll be like, I woke up, she had some hair, and now all I see is I can see her brains now. I'm like, yeah, yeah,
That's me. I be like, well, I'm gonna let it grow. Had a little curly, short temper taper. The next thing I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna get some plaits, get some braids. Then I'm like, I'm
but
gonna get
what made me start growing my hair was my cousin. He bet me. He was like, you can't let your hair grow for a year, and I was like, fuck wrong with you? Like you. y'all done seen it grow for about maybe 4 months, but y'all ain't never seen it grow past that. And he was like, whatever, and I bet you can't do it. And as soon as I finished that bet, I cut it off. And
Yep, that's
it's
how
like,
it
right. But no, I wasn't growing it, but fuck. It is what it is. I just started learning how to maintain it and all that stuff and calling it a day. Really, I just grease it and tie it up some kind of way. I don't do too much. Once you get a certain lit, ain't nothing you could do with it no way.
right. All right, we're gonna get up off of here. The
All
next,
right.
you know what I want to do next go around next month. Well,
What's
maybe
that?
I want to do. I want to find somebody so they can tell us they coming out story. At least two people.
Right. They got somebody I was looking at, but I don't know how I want to approach them. I don't want to come at me, homie, what you think you doing, bitch? So
I got this one lady that she tried to do it on somebody else's channel, and they wasn't allowing her to talk for shit. I'm like, you know what? She on TikTok, but she on YouTube also. That's why I saw it on YouTube. But I'm gonna hit her up on TikTok and her DM and see if she want to do it next month. Do her come out
okay.
because I like to hear other people coming out stories. Because sometimes
What's she like? Like, is she a stud? Is she soft? Is she
she a film, but she aggressive.
okay? Aggressive film, okay.
Yeah, she look like she one of them ones. Like she be on her channel and she'll tell you she eat pussy.
Right,
So she's really, she right to the point. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to get her on here the next go round.
All
If we
right.
can, if you can get somebody,
All right.
because we have two people that'd be a good hour or so.
Okay. So are we doing this next month?
Yeah, like the beginning of next month, like around the second week of next month, sometime.
All right. Second week of April. Okay.
Yeah, second week of April. I don't know what that day is. What is that? That's like the second week of April is the 12th. April 12th.
April 12th. Okay.
So I want to get somebody coming out story, and then
Okay. Okay. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go back and hit her up in her DM. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I'm just putting this in my phone coming out. Yeah, because I was gonna do it this go round, but I was like, it was too late. I gotta give people a heads up before
Right.
So I'm gonna contact her, give her time.
All right.
She probably like that because they would not let her tell her. See, certain platforms they are very rude. Certain platforms they don't even give
Right.
you your space, your turn to talk. So
Right.
she come over here and talk, tell her side of the story, tell her coming out story. All right, guys, thank y'all for watching. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Anything you want to say, Mel, before you get up off of here? Make sure you
Peace.
subscribe to Mel. It's Mel Baby channel. Also, Walking Fat Woman Shoes. And if you're not on our
Yeah.
channel, subscribe to DC Kool-Aid and Lisa Production. Anything else you got to add on to that?
No, you pretty much wrapped that up.
Look, I'm so used to saying it. It's like I can sleep and say that. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. This DC Kool-Aid and
Oh,
this.
it's Mel, baby. I was like, wait. Oh, she waiting for something. Wait. Oh, me.
Here we out. Peace out.
Take my mic. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take. Tony Turn. Take my mic. DJ Rico. Wait a minute. KO Productions. We putting it down, baby. Say it to 'em right here, Tony. I got a feeling I can't ignore. Girl, I've never been known so sure. more and